All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Let's Talk About It Jam. But we're here with Bam Woman Magazine. I have Miss Diana here with me, and she's going to introduce herself and let you guys know who she is and what she does. She's going to be featured in Bam Woman Magazine, and hopefully we can get her on the podcast. We'll talk about that. But yeah, so let everybody know who you are, what you do, and where we are right now.
All right, so my name is Diana Lopez, and a lot of people knows me in the Latino community, of course, like for Lady D. So today we are here at GeForce Media, which is my brand new company, which is coming on live on December the 3rd. And we're just excited. I'm just beyond excited. I do have a new magazine, which is called GeForce Media Magazine. And thank you for inviting me. Thank you for allowing me to be here and let everyone know what we're going to be doing here in our location, which is in the city of Tyler.
Awesome, awesome. We love it. All right, so tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Oh, it's been a long journey, even though it's been just 3 months, but for me, it feels like years. Right? So I'm brand new doing what I'm doing on my own, of course, because I work for a radio station. I'm not gonna say names because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
The number one radio station in Tyler and the around the areas, if you know which one it is, of course, it's been the number one for the last 20 years. But I did a little bit of online radio streaming for a few months last year, and I was writing for a magazine, and I just fell in love with it, and I just thought, why not do it on my own and give other people the opportunity to join me and do the same things that we are passionate about. It's important to have a job that pays the bills. Of course, everybody works for that reason, but why not work on something that you're passionate about? And I love being behind the camera. And on the camera as well, and I love talking. I'm a people's person, and what I'm doing here in GeForce Media is actually just focusing on helping people that have small businesses, people that wants to get a business started and they don't know what to do, where to start, and that's where I come in. But of course, I have a team of people working right along me, beside me, behind me, and everywhere else. And we're just a good team just to help people get started.
Yeah. Okay, so where did you get the name before?
Oh my God. I've been asked that question before, and it is crazy because I was having a Zoom meeting with my web developer, and he's actually, my web page designer and the logo designer and a lot of other things that he's been helping me with. And he's like, Diana, you need to have a name for your business. And I was with a friend, meeting with him, and I said, let's go for GeForce Media. Of course, the G comes because I'm a girl, yes, and I'm bringing great things to every other woman and people that have their own business. And I just want to be, graceful and grateful for people that are giving me the opportunity to help them advance. And then force, because of course we have to have all the force behind us and with us so that we can make our dreams a reality. And then of course media, because what I do in my company, I do branding, marketing, and social media.
Nice.
So it's all in one. So that's what I thought. GeForce Media just fits perfectly.
I like it. She said, because I'm gorgeous. And
Yes.
she is. I love it. Okay, so you have a team. What exactly do they do? How do they support you?
Okay, so again, my web developer, he's not even in here. He works with me from Phoenix, Arizona. So we do a lot of emailing and WhatsApp and on the phone, texting and everything else in between. And he helped the people that wants to do web pages, of course, to design that. I do have a logo design, which is my graphic designer. He's from Venezuela. So I do have people working with me from Venezuela, which I have never met him in person. It's just all online, again, email and everything else. And he's a young designer. I think he's like on his 20, maybe 21, 22 years old. But he's wonderful. And of course, I like to give people the opportunity to be able to work from other countries because, other countries are suffering a little bit more than us, even though with this new presidency, everybody's suffering. Okay, and here in my office, I do have Eric Tarango, he's my financial coach. He's good. He's the one that's going to be helping people develop a budget so people knows what exactly how much money they need for a business, where to spend it, what needs to take priority. A lot of the people make the mistake of opening a business. Maybe the first month or two, they get a lot of clients, and they get crazy and they go shopping, they go spending, and they buy things that they don't need. And that's why before the end of the year, they're like broke. They go out of business and forget about everything else, and they're gonna be in debt.
Right.
So we want to avoid that from happening to them. He graduated from UT Tyler. We are classmates. We graduated the class of 2014, December 2014. So go UT Tyler. Go Patriots. And then he's gonna be my financial coach. So we're gonna teach people how to manage the money, where to find the money, if they need funds or they need any help like that. So then he's currently working as a full-time employee for Kelly Community Bank. I don't know if I was supposed to say it or not, but he works there. So take that away. And like I said, I know him from school. We went to school together, and I just enjoy working with him. And then I also have Cesar Reyes, who's going to be my public relation people, and he just knows a whole lot about the business. He worked for other magazines before, and he's such a good people person, and he can sell you anything, even a piece of gum that already somebody chewed it, sell it to you. He's a salesperson, and he currently works for a big dealer here in town, so he's a salesperson. When I'm telling you he can sell, he will sell you whatever he's got in his hand, and he can sell you this pen for a lot more money than you would want to pay for. But he's really, really good. And then I have my oldest daughter who just graduated from UT Tyler as well, here in town. She's got her master's in business admin. She's only 24 years old, but I'm so proud of her, and she's just working here with us, and she's gonna be handling my money. Her mama is just a spender. And then I have my other daughter who's 19 years old, and she's already has an associate's degree in business as well from TJC. And I'm so proud of her too. She's only 19 years old, and she's working on her bachelor's, and she's going to be my executive assistant. I need somebody to keep me in check, to keep my agenda, and to keep all the phone calls I get and everything in check, so that I make sure that I don't miss anybody, and if anybody needs my attention immediately, so she can kind of help me to prioritize those people's needs. And then of course she's gonna be here in my business, doing t-shirts, graphic design on t-shirts, bottles, coffee mugs, or whatever it is that you need that you can use to get your brand out there, which is very important to let people know you're here to stay, and we're gonna make everything possible so that it can be for whatever years. And then we're also going to be doing a YouTube channel, and I want to do something with my youngest daughter, and she wants to do like mama and daughter kind of talk. So teenagers go through a lot in school, and a lot of people don't talk about it. And it's teenagers. I know if you have some, they can be. They give me a headache. I'm almost there. I wish you the best. All the best after they turn 30.
Oh gosh.
That's 13 years. This is my third and my last one. Thank God I don't have any more. That's all I can handle. I love them with all my heart, very dearly, but that's it. God knew what he was doing. Like there is a charm. That's it. So other than that, I do have freelancers that are going to be here taking pictures, making videos. I'm going to be selling radio, of course, for the radio stations that I work for. I want to also mention that I just got a big TV channel here in town that is allowing my agency to sell TV. So I'm very, very excited. And as an agency, I want to keep on growing, get more TV channels to get involved and be able to sell people all kind of advertising. But we're not going to just go out there and spend money and go broke by the end of the year. No, we're going to spend it wisely. Yeah. That's what we're going to see. Okay, this is working. Let's do this. And I've been doing radio for a little over a year, but I've been in the advertising and public relations and business consulting for over 3 years.
Wow. So you've been on your own for just these couple months.
Just for these 3 months here in this location. But the experience that I have, it goes way before then.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I love that. Okay, so give us some nuggets Let us know, what have been some of your obstacles that you had to
Oh God. Well, I'm a minority, of course. So
overcome.
as a Latina woman, as a Hispanic woman, you see people that, like, let's say for instance, when I was trying to get my licensing for this place and everything, it took me almost a month for what could have taken another person, like privileged people, maybe like days, like
Really?
I said, I did 3 days, took me almost a month, which I knew that it had to do something like that, not take me serious and stuff, but I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
I love to say that in Spanish.
Yeah.
Llegué y llegué para quedarme.
And there you go.
I'm here to stay. So we're gonna make sure that whoever joins my team, whoever joins my company, whoever comes and seeks the opportunity with my company, that I make sure that if I'm successful, they're gonna be successful. And if it's possible between my power and my hands that I can make them even more successful, why not? I will do everything I can so that I make sure that happens.
I love that. That's awesome. We love to hear that. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. So let me ask you this. Has COVID kind of put a damper on any of your business, or did it kind of push you forward?
I think you put it on everybody. Advertising is not something that people are considering a priority.
Yeah.
They want to keep their money. They're like, no, we don't need to be spending money. But that's where I come in and tell people, no, this is where you want to spend money. You want to make sure when all your competition is not on there, it's not on TV, it's not doing anything, that's where you need to be there.
Right.
And if you're there when all of these situations are here, then the people are going to remember you because you stay on it. You
Yeah.
stay on it, and you're still providing services and doing all you can. So
Yeah.
you can stay afloat. So people are going to appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. And I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Stay consistent.
Yes, yes, yes. And let me give you an example. So I sell to a small dealership in Longview. I sell them radio, and they have never stayed at the radio for more than 2 or 3 months. But then I talked to them and I told them the importance of why keep advertising. And let me tell you that even if they're a small dealer, they can't keep up with the cars. I mean, they run out of inventory because everybody else, the big companies,
Yeah.
that's the first thing they cancel. They cancel advertising. So that put them in advantage
Yeah.
to be able to sell a lot more cars than they ever did. Because they've been in the business for a lot more years. And of course, my bosses are very happy.
Oh, right.
Because I keep them on the air longer than anybody else ever did.
Yeah.
So,
Keep going to the bank.
yes. And like I said, it's a small dealer, but they're doing good. They're doing great. So they have not been affected by coronavirus because while everybody else is not advertising, so people are like, do I really need a car? They just get confused. But when you're in the air and you're like, come and get it, use your stimulus check, use this, use that, get the car you ever wanted, get it right you want. So that's what they're doing. So just like them, I want to be able to help, like I said, every other business to stay ahead.
Yes.
All been affected in so many ways by corona, and we just pray that we all stay healthy. And of course, don't put your guard down because it's important to keep everybody, 6 feet distance. Of course, not here.
This is the exception.
Everybody else, keep your distance, go to the store, use your mask, use your hand sanitizer, and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Listen, I can talk to you for hours. That's what I do. But before we go, is there anything that you want to share with our viewers to kind of motivate them?
Whatever it is your dream, go for it. Don't ever let anybody tell you, no, you can't do it. No, you're a woman. Just forget it. Push them aside and just keep push forward. And whenever you have a big obstacle, somebody makes a comment or makes fun of you or say, this is not gonna work, whatever, she's wasting her time. That's the time you're gonna get up, put yourself together, and you have to cry because I have done it. I finished crying, I wiped my face, and I'm like, okay, this is it. This is my last push. This is what is gonna keep on moving me forward. So there you are. You have a dream, go for it. Don't let anybody stop you.
Amen. All right. How can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can contact me through my website, which I'm very, very proud because, like I said, my web designer did an awesome job. You just need to go to forcemedia.com.
Mhm.
If they want to send me an email, then they just go to diana@g-forcemedia.com, or they can call me, all text messaging. I love those. I still get to check my phone all the time. 903-646-2575.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Diana. I appreciate your time.
Hey, this is the real woman right here, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. Well,
Thank
that is
you.
our time. Thank you so much for
Joining us, for watching us, and guess what? We just talked about it. So.